Ladies and gentlemen, Eagles Nation, can you believe it? Just when you thought the Green Machine was firing on all cylinders, cruising through the NFC East like Reggie White sacking a quarterback back in the 90s, we get hit with this gut-wrencher. A 22-19 overtime heartbreaker to the Los Angeles Chargers on Monday Night Football. Ouch. That's 3 losses in a row for your Philadelphia Eagles, and folks, it's got that eerie echo of late 2023 all over again. The one where we limped into the playoffs and got bounced quicker than a bad call at Lincoln Financial Field. But hold on, because tonight, we're not just recapping the pain, we're dissecting it, celebrating the grit, and plotting the comeback. This is your Eagles update. Strap in, because it's gonna be a wild ride. Let's start with the basics, because every great story needs a solid foundation. Week 14, primetime lights blazing in SoFi Stadium, and the Birds were desperate to snap a 2-game skid. The Cowboys. Oh, they're lurking just 2 games back in the division, smelling blood like they did in that infamous 2022 Thanksgiving massacre. Pressure's on, right? But alas, the offense that once lit up scoreboards like a Rocky Balboa montage sputtered out. Final score, Chargers 22, Eagles 19 in OT. No fireworks, just field goals and frustration. The only spark? Saquon Barkley, fresh off that blockbuster trade from the Giants, mind you, bursting free for a 52-yard touchdown scamper in the first half. What a beast. That man's legs are pure poetry, turning a simple handoff into a highlight reel memory that'll have Philly cheesesteak stands buzzing for weeks. Now, let's dive deeper, because as any die-hard knows, football's not just about the box score, it's about the why behind the what. And tonight, the why points straight to Jalen Hurts, our dual-threat dynamo who's carried this team on his back since day one, channeling Donovan McNabb vibes with every scramble. But man, this was a nightmare. 4 interceptions. 4. Against a Chargers secondary that's no slouch, sure, but Hurts usually dances through chaos like he's got eyes in the back of his helmet. Tactical breakdown. The game plan leaned heavy on quick passes to spread the field. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith were ghosts out there, targeted but not trusted. Sirianni's play calling? Conservative to a fault, settling for field goals when touchdowns were begging to be snatched. Remember that late drive in regulation? Ball on the 5-yard line, clock ticking, and we kick? It's like handing the Cowboys a gift-wrapped excuse to mock us on social media. The passing game's in shambles, averaging under 200 yards for the 3rd straight week now. That's not the explosive unit that torched defenses last season for over 30 points a game. It's a far cry from the 2017 Magic when Nick Foles, Super Bowl MVP, legend, slinging it to Golden Tate for that Philly special trickery. Oof. But here's where I tip my cap. The defense. Oh, what a monstrous effort. They couldn't carry the offense to victory, but they sure as heck tried. 7 sacks on Justin Herbert. That's the most we've dropped on a QB since we teed up on Dak Prescott twice last year. Hasten Reddick and Josh Sweat were everywhere, collapsing that O-line like a house of cards in a windstorm. And don't sleep on the secondary. Reed Blankenship picking off a floater late? Clutch. Statistically, our D held the Chargers to just 310 total yards, forcing 3 turnovers of their own. That's Eagles defense at its Brian Dawkins finest, eerie, intense, and unforgiving. If this were a movie, it'd be the underdog heroes holding the fort while the stars fumble their lines. Comparative note, last season at this point, we were 10-2, offense humming at 28 points per game. No. 6-7, scraping by on 18. The Skids dropped us to 3rd in the East, with Dallas nipping at our heels. Playoff berth. Still in reach, but it's gonna take a miracle run like '08, when we stormed from 5-6-1 to the NFC Championship. And speaking of accountability, enter Nick Sirianni, the head man with that fire in his belly that's kept Philly believing since he took over in 21. Post-game, no finger-pointing, no excuses. Just raw ownership. I caught wind of his presser via Eagles Nation on X, and get this, that one stings, he said, voice cracking just a bit. At the end of the day, we had some turnovers in this game, which is uncharacteristic of us. I think the defense did a lot of good things. I thought the offense moved the ball on a really good defense. But we kicked a lot of FGs and had some turnovers. Hard to beat a team on the road when you can't finish, and I take that on myself. Classy, right? It's Sirianni channeling his inner Andy Reid, blaming the mirror first. Imagine if every coach did that. We'd have fewer hot seat rumors and more hot takes on actual football. To bring it home, let's channel a quick fictional fireside chat. Because who doesn't love a good Eagles yarn? Picture this. I'm ringside at a South Philly bar, mic in hand, cornering Saquon Barkley over a soft pretzel. Sack, that 52-yard bolt, felt like you were channeling your inner Brian Westbrook out there. What's the fix for this offense? He'd grin, that New York edge softened by green blood now, and say, "Look, we're brothers in the backfield with Jalen. He's got the heart of a lion. We just gotta protect him better, give him those clean pockets." Next week, we explode. Fly Eagles fly, baby. And from the fans, overheard a die-hard in a Jason Kelce jersey, retired king of the trenches, still the soul of this city, yelling, "It's like 17 all over again. We lose 3, then win the whole damn thing. Sirianni's got this. Just feed Barkley and let Hurts run wild." Spot on. Philly fans, you're the heartbeat, rowdiest in the league, turning the link into a cauldron that rivals any WWE ring. Looking ahead, predictions? Bold take, this loss lights the fuse. We rebound Sunday against the Commanders, wash that NFC East taste out with a blowout. Hurts cleans up the picks, Barkley rushes for 150, and Brown hauls in a 70-yarder. Playoffs? We're in if we win out the next 3. Math says 9-7 gets you a wild card, and with this D, we could steal the East yet. But ignore the skid, and its draft lottery dreams. Maybe snagging a stud corner to pair with Darius Slay. Bigger picture, it's Philly versus the world, echoing that underdog spirit from Rocky to the Birds Super Bowl parade down Broad Street. Tie it to now. With the holidays hitting, this feels like that family argument at Thanksgiving, tense, but it makes the makeup win sweeter. Pop culture nod, it's straight out of a Marvel plot. Heroes down but not out, rallying for the epic comeback. Eagles faithful, dust off those green jerseys, crank up the Sweet Caroline remix with that "Fly Eagles Fly" chant that'll shake the foundations, and tune in next week. Because in Philly, we don't rebuild, we reload. This is your anchor signing off. Stay passionate, stay green, and remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Go Birds!